us know what might have been a little unique about this one?
Man, unique.
Different.
I would say the young guys made us better. They've been in the gym this whole summer, really getting in, learning our system, learning how we uphold ourselves to a certain standard, and they got entrenched and made everybody better.
You could look at a camp like this and saying there's a lot of returning veterans, so you hit the ground running. You could look at a camp like this and say there's a lot of new guys, so there's a lot of teaching. What was the middle ground there?
I feel like when you have new guys who are experienced in this league, in a sense, we have Thomas who's been in the league for a while, Jay Rich, obviously. Who else is new? I mean, K-Love is reborn at this point. But they've been in the league. They've been around. They know what it's like to be in this league. So for them, it's easy. It's easy for them to get adjusted and figure out our schemes and how we go about that.
Among the young guys, who have had the biggest moments this whole week?
I'm gonna say Cole. Cole has really shown he can really shoot the ball. He can play on different types of teams. He can play with the young fellas, play fast, but he also can get with Kyle Lowry and K-Love and be under control and learn how to really flow in offense.
Have you been impressed? I mean, Duncan seems to have really kind of taken Cole under his wing a little bit. You could understand a guy in that position would be. Here's a young guy with the same similar skill set. I could just see him as a threat, but Duncan has gone the opposite route and just decided I'm going to mentor this guy. Impressive to you?
I mean, yeah, because that's how it's supposed to be. Guys get that ego where they're like, nah, you're going to take my job. But, Duncan's set for life at the end of the day. So sharing your knowledge, you can't take it with you. When you leave here, you leave Earth, you can't take it with you, so you might as well share it and help somebody else get better, because at the end of the day, you never know. Like, Cole might not be here. Cole might go somewhere else and become their Duncan Robinson, but because Duncan has given him so much knowledge, it's kind of like Wayne looking at Duncan in a sense. So, I feel like there's nothing wrong with sharing the knowledge of the game.
And you talked about wanting to lead more, but everybody likes you. Is it hard? Well, most people seem to like you. Is it hard to hold people accountable, to be the tough guy sometimes, to kind of get in somebody's face? Is that a comfortable thing for you?
Yeah, I mean, when you bank so much equity with people, and you spend time with them, you learn about their families, you start to care about people. It's easier to have that interaction and move on from it, because it's not like I met you day one and just started yelling at you. You'll look at me like, why are you yelling? But banking equity with somebody, I feel like that's the difference when you want to have those uncomfortable moments or conversations. He texted me a couple times. We talked twice on the phone, but other than that, he's figuring out his retired life. He's hanging out with his dogs and his kids. So he's got enough to worry about. Yeah, you don't hear anybody talking besides the obvious of 22. But other than that, it's not somebody on the sideline just constantly harping or telling jokes in the middle of practice. It is different. And then also you have a person that, he says the right thing at the right time.
Spo said that Tyler has come in with a big intensity this week, even on both ends. How much have you seen that?
Oh, man, a lot, especially when obviously the blood gets flowing and we get to compete. You start to notice how hard he's worked in the offseason to perfect a lot of things in his game and even make him even sharper than he has last year.
Is there anything in particular different you see about him?
Yeah, he's off the charts scoring the ball. And I know that sounds cliche because Tyler's a scorer, but he's minimized extra dribbles, getting his shot off faster, reading the game, making the right pass, and you can play him at the point guard spot if you need to.
Ben, how eager is it for you with another training camp in the books? How eager is it for you to kind of get back on the court and play basketball, like being basketball?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to get back. These suicides hurt. Running them by yourself at 6 a.m. You know, I'd rather get on the court and start competing.
All right.
Black Lives Matter, people.